welcome to my channel. My name is Psychic Samira, and in this reading we're going to look at what the month of November has in store for you. This is going to be a pick a card reading, so you can choose stack number 1 or stack number 2, or watch both of them, because each one of these stacks can contain a message that is for you. So if you chose stack number 1, this is your message about the month of November. What can you expect from the month of November? The Hanged Man, Death, the Queen of Cups. So there might be a challenging experience, or you might have had challenging experiences before that are going to be coming to an end in the month of November, as you will be presented with a choice to end some kind of difficult cycle and leave it behind you. So if you have been struggling in the past, the month of November is going to bring an opportunity to break free of this difficult cycle. This might not happen fast, this might not happen in the month of November, the breaking free, but there might be this moment where you make that decision. You know what, I'm done with this, I want to change this. And this difficulty can relate to different things. It can be about health, it can be about your work, it can be about your relationships, but some kind of cycle in which you felt really stuck and like it's not where you want to be. The month of November is going to bring that opportunity to make a decision to change this, to break free from this cycle. But in order to do so, you need to make a decision, and maybe you will not know at first how to break free from this cycle. Maybe you will just decide, you know what, I'm so done feeling not good in my body, I really want to turn my health around. And you might not know exactly what it is that you need to do to accomplish that. But what I see here is the month of November will bring this opportunity to decide that you want to change something in your life. And we have the 10 of Pentacles. This is ultimate fulfillment and financial and physical, and just feeling happy with where you are in your life. Page of Pentacles. So again, it is important to understand that the month of November might not be the time where you actually make those changes, or you know exactly what changes need to be made, but this is the time where you just decide, you know what, I want to change this, I want my life to be different. And then as we will be guided in the right direction in the month to come. So this month of November can also be a time of reflection and asking yourself, you know, how do I feel about my life? Is there something in my life that I really feel out of alignment with and that I really want to change? You might have been postponing the change for a long time, but it's time to make a change. What else do you need to know about the month of November? Page of Wands, again signifying a potential, just the beginning of something, just the beginning of breaking free of this process of breaking free from an old cycle. And this will imply, as I said before, choice. Okay, this will imply you will need to step out of your comfort zone, but this is how we change. And this change will also imply learning something new. You might decide in the month of November, I want to change, but in order to understand how to actually change, you might need to learn something new. So maybe in the month of November you decide, and then before you act, you need to learn, you need to seek out new information, you need to seek out that understanding of how it is that you must go about this change. Do not rush. Do not rush, because you need to have that clarity of mind before you begin. If you rush and begin before you know how to act, you might lose that motivation, you might lose that spark, you might encounter a difficulty and then just drop this whole idea of change altogether. So take your time to understand what it is that you need to do. Take your time to build that courage and build that strength to make this move, to make this change. And again, you might need to go within as well as seek answers outside of yourself in the world, maybe in the internet, maybe talk to other people to understand how this change must happen. So this must be an informed change. Let's say I'm so done working this job and being dependent on somebody else. I want to start my own business, and this is the kind of decision that you might make in the month of November. But before you begin that business, you need to learn about how businesses are created, how businesses are managed. If you simply start without knowing, you might lose that motivation, you might lose that trust in your abilities. So take your time to really study and really learn everything that you need to learn in order to start, to build that courage, to build that strength, to build that motivation up. Really reflect on where you are in your life and on what is not working in order to gain that motivation to change. But don't stay stuck in this cycle for too long. After you feel like you have learned enough, it is important that you act, because sometimes people stay stuck in the cycle of trying to learn more and more and more and never acting. And that is important to eventually begin the movement, begin the change. But don't rush. Take your time to prepare, to study, and when you feel that you're ready, start. So this is your message for the month of November, and it is looking amazing. I thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe if you haven't already. And if you would like to get a personal reading, you can find a link for that in the description of this video. I thank you so much for watching, and let's move on to the stack number 2. So if you chose stack number 2, this is the message for you. This is the reading for you about the month of November. We have High Priestess. We have Seven of Pentacles. Your intuition is telling you to do something, but at the same time, your intuition is telling you to wait for the right opportunity to act. So not rushing and waiting for the opportunity, maybe for the invitation. And we have the Sun confirming this. This change, or whatever this is your intuition is guiding you to do in the right timing, might not feel amazing. It might feel a little challenging, like you need to make some kind of change. And this I feel is connected to the message from the stack number 1. So you might benefit from watching stack number 1, or if you haven't. But when your intuition is inspiring you to make a move when the time is right. So this is a card of patience and waiting. And with a Page of Cups, this is some kind of invitation from the universe or from another person to start acting. So this change might feel a little challenging. It might feel like stepping out of your comfort zone, but this is how change is. This is just how change is for us. We might get used to something, and when it's time to change, it might feel like a discomfort, but you are being guided and you're being guided to keep moving forward. This change is going to be beneficial for you, and I strongly feel that you might benefit from watching stack number 1, because these messages feel connected. We have the Hierophant in reverse. We have the King of Cups in reverse. So this change might imply disrupting some kind of stability, disrupting some kind of system, some kind of habit. And you will know what this change is about by going within and really reflecting on how you feel about your life, how you feel about yourself, how you feel about where you currently are in life. Don't let yourself get overwhelmed with all these possibilities for change and listening to the outside noise. Really go within and ask yourself, ask your heart, ask your intuition, ask your higher self, ask life what it is that it's time for me to change. Which area of my life is time that I upgrade and elevate and improve, and you will know. We have the Empress reversed. Something that is keeping you up at night, something that has been hurting you for a long time, something that is a source of insecurity. This is your clues. These are your clues. Something that you don't feel like you can continue. You cannot continue as is. Something must change. You will be successful. You will be supported. You will have to overcome issues. You will have to go out of your comfort zone. You will have to struggle maybe sometimes, but this is okay. This is natural. This is how we grow. Don't stay stuck. It is time for you to grow. And I strongly encourage you to watch stack number 1, because it will have some important clues and information for you. And if you enjoyed this reading, please like, share, subscribe, comment. I read your comments and I appreciate you being here so much. And also, if you would like to get a personal reading, you can find the link for that in the description of this video. I thank you so much for watching, and bye.